Why being the ultimate underdog may be the best place to be, and how is that related to the reopening of the NBA season? So I want to share an interesting, small but smart study that was done recently by a professor in Harvard Business School. And he took a group of people and he gave them a task to do online, a very simple task. There is a moving circles you have to hit. He gave them about 15 seconds to kind of warm up, to try to see how they're doing. And in the end of the 15 seconds, he told them that someone is supervising, someone is monitoring their achievement, how well they did, and gave them a feedback. So they took a group of people and they say, you know what? In this 15 seconds, you did great. You exceed our expectation. You are about to be, you're rocking at it. You're gonna do really great when we start the real game, when we start the real deal. Another group of people, they said, you were okay, kind of average, no big deal. The third group, they told them, you suck, you lousy, we're not expecting anything from you. You did really bad, that's not your thing, blah, 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 blah. And then they let them play the game a few more times. And you guessed right. The group, the ultimate underdog group, perform the best. So it proves one more time that being in the undervalued, when someone is telling you you cannot do something, that actually in most cases motivate you to do your best, and it actually help you to perform the best. And how is that all related to the NBA opening? So first of all, as a basketball fan, I'm delighted. I'm so happy that the NBA find a way, looks at least now as a kind of reasonable, safe way to resume the season and to, in a short time, to start the playoff and to end the season. And yes, the basketball game is so much about the energy in the arena, so much about the interaction of the players with the crowd, and this is all goes, of course, when you watch it on TV. It's a game of being there in the moment, and it's a game of when the crowd is so involved. So looking at this empty arena with those virtual fans, it looks like pathetic. The angle, sometimes the low angle looks like so cheap. And yes, it's not the real deal, but, and this is the big but, the fact that they were able to play, the fact that they were able to put the best players in the world and keep playing the game is the most important thing. And it's very exciting, and it actually gives hope way over like basketball, that, you know what, this 2020, this dark, strange year of 2020, maybe it start getting back into normal, to the new normal. Maybe we will find a way soon to move on, and this is one of the signs that this is going this way. And so a lot of things change in the NBA coming back, but one thing remained the same. Nobody, almost nobody, give the Raptors the respect they deserve. The championship team, remind you, a lot of the players, minus Kawhi and Danny Green, are still there, right? They are the number 2 in the East. They have the best defense so far in the league, and yet they're not in the discussion big time as a contender, as a potential contender to win the championship again. There is the Clippers before, there's Houston, even the Denver Nuggets, Boston is before the Raptors, and of course the Lakers. And a few days ago, the Raptors gave a masterclass lesson once again to the Lakers that never beat them in the last 5 years. And they showed them again what a group of motivated, talented players, without this big LeBron James MVP, without Kawhi Leonard, without Anthony Davis, they don't have that. But they have a group of determined, great players, motivated players, and probably, I would argue, the best bench in the league with one of the best coaches in the league. They gave them a lesson. They held them in a very, very low scoring game, and they beat them in a very decisive, impressive way. So I say this gives hope that the Raptors are going to go way further than most expected. And who knows, maybe that secret key of being the ultimate underdog is a great asset, is a great way to surprise everybody and go way further. Who knows, maybe all the way in this strange season. So if you are ever in that situation when someone is undervaluing you, when someone is saying you can do it, when someone is predicting you're not talented enough, you're not motivated enough, you're not strong enough, you should know, you should remember that that's actually the best place to be. That gives you the most chances. If you overlook that, if you don't listen to that noise, this gives you the best chance to actually make it happen. So I'm excited the NBA is back. I'm excited to see the Raptors so strong. I hope that was valuable. Adios. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Ooh.